Hi guys, it is another Monday. Happy Labor Day to everyone who is off work, hopefully. I know there's some stores that are still open and everything, so probably some of you are working, but hopefully not. So today I want to talk about back to school. In New York, kids are going back to school this week. A lot of other states, Arizona where I'm from, they've already started school, but for us here, we're starting school this week. So I wanted to talk about what you can do to help your kids get the most out of their classes, also to get to school and to stay healthy, because we know schools carry all sorts of nasties. So if you have any questions, let me know, but we will jump in and go over a couple of ideas, and then there's other ideas that we can go over too in a future video. So in the morning when they wake up and they're tired and they don't want to move, because that happens a lot, I diffuse lemon or citrus fresh. That's nice. It gets them up and going, so you can try that. That's the citrus oils are all very invigorating, so I think those are good in the morning. Also, if you can get them to drink Ningxia Red in the morning, that will give them all the antioxidants that they need, that we know are so important for just overall health. So and then you can put a drop of the Thieves Vitality, which I have here. So remember, the white label is the Vitality line, which you can ingest. So you can put a drop of the Thieves Vitality into the Ningxia Red, or into a smoothie, or apple juice, or hot tea, or whatever. It has like a cinnamony taste, so in oatmeal would be great, and that will help with their immune system. So that's a good idea. Also, I send in the backpacks, I would send the Thieves Waterless Hand Purifier. This is the tiny one. They do have a full-size one, and I refill these little ones out of this. It smells like Christmas. It doesn't have any of the weird fragrances or anything in it, and it sanitizes, but it also helps to boost immune systems. And then there's also the Thieves Spray. Now you're gonna have to be careful sending this to school, because unfortunately kids can't take everything to school that they used to. But the spray, they can spray on their desk and wipe off real quick. Bus seats, anything that they may touch that could be gross, because schools, they try and keep it clean. I know the teachers try and do the best, but unfortunately, kids are messy and gross sometimes. So especially teenage boys. So sometimes first days cause anxiety, jitters, nervous kids don't want to go. I was that way as a kid. So there's a couple things you can do. You can roll oils right on them. You can use a diffuser necklace, which might be better for girls. My son will wear a diffuser bracelet that's like a leather bracelet. And good oils for that would be Stress Away, which we've talked about. I use Stress Away every day. Valor, which I have here, and Valor, everyone uses Valor. It's courage in a bottle. This would be a great one to put on diffuser, or to dilute and roll right on them. Valor does come in a pre-made roller right from Young Living, so that you can roll right on. And cedarwood is another good one. So any of those, in the morning to get them going would, kind of get them the courage and relief just to get out the door. And then after school, we've got homework, and the first week of school is all the paper and all the school supplies that have to be purchased, and it's overwhelming. So to help your kids with that, and also to keep them focused on doing their homework and things that they need to do, you can diffuse, there's a couple of blends. You can diffuse Brain Power or Clarity. Those are great. Peppermint is also another good one to keep them focused and on the task. So it goes right to the limbic system of the brain within 3 seconds of smelling it. So That's the same center of your brain that controls emotions, learning, and memory. So, if we can get these oils diffused into the air, then it gets into that limbic system of the brain. And that's really, that's the only way to get to that system is through scent. So, diffusing around your kids is great, and then they don't even know what you're trying to do. Especially young kids, because they don't, they just want to play, and you put that in a diffuser and it'll help. It's not, obviously it's not a miracle, but it'll help some. And then bedtime can be, another challenge. We're coming out of summer and kids stay up later in the summer. It's lighter longer. They may or may not want to go to bed. So there's, a couple you can diffuse. Let's see, I have lavender, which, is one of my favorite. I diffuse that almost nightly. And then Piece of Calming is great in the diffuser. This is a blend, so you can, let's see what it has in it. I can tell you: tangerine, orange, yang yang, patchouli, blue tansy, and it is a blue color, so be careful because it can stain, but this is a good one to diffuse. You can also roll it on the back of their necks, the bottoms of their feet. There's also a tranquil roller that's great for that, and all of those will help just to calm them down and help them to get a good night's sleep. Another back to school, thing that, especially when you get into teenagers and sports, they come home and they can smell. I mean, I have a teenage son, so that just, that's the way it is. So, especially if we've got football this time of year, so if they come home and their football clothes smell horrible and you can't, it doesn't matter how many times you wash them, they just stink, their bag stinks, everything stinks. So purification is great for that, and you can create a spray using the purification. You can put 15 drops of purification into a spray bottle, like a mini spray bottle, 4 ounces of distilled water, so a 4-ounce bottle, and then just mist it on, whatever the offending object is. Purification you can only buy 1 a month on Essential Rewards, so I have it on my order every month so that we stock up, because I also I have a post with a recipe that I use in the laundry also to get any smells out, and I use it in my son's office too. So the other thing that we do, for back to school, my son is homeschooled now, so it's not as big of a deal, but for back to school, as well as this time of year when we're getting into all the, fall time, and the temperatures start going down, and we've got kids in school, and all the nasties are going to start going around. We like to use an immunity roller, which I have here. I call it's labeled as a wellness roller, and I roll this on the bottom of my feet every night, and my son rolls it on the bottom of his feet and his wrists every night. And this roller has in it purification, oregano, and thieves, and then it's topped off with fractionated coconut oil. So that's a great way to just get those into your system. Your feet have a lot of pores, and so they can absorb that. It gets into your body and helps boost your immune system. You're not going to prevent everything, people still get sick, that's, but if we can keep ourselves above that wellness line for most of the time, then that's ideal. So I'm not sure what's going on with the lighting here, but I think that's it. If anyone has questions, feel free to post below and I will answer them. I'm going to try and put some recipes up on my Instagram for other back to school, rollers and diffuser recipes that you may want to try. And I'm hoping, you find this useful, especially with little ones, because I know that, school can be nerve-wracking, and some of us have other challenges that we're dealing with. So, there's definitely things that can help. It's just a matter of finding which works best for your child, because remember, everyone is different. And also remember, when putting oils on younger kids, you want to dilute, because small kids, my son is 17 and he is 6'5" and 300 pounds. I don't dilute anything unless it needs to be diluted for an adult. But smaller children, elementary school, you'll want to dilute, and there is guidelines for that. You can do like 1 drop of carrier oil, 1 drop of the essential oil. The blends are a little bit different, so there are graphs. I'll try and find a good graph to post for that, because the best way to start with the oils is to go lightly and then work from there. There is also, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Young Living has an entire Kid Sense line, which is nice, and that is formulated already for the kids. It's already diluted. It's perfect for them, babies, toddlers on up. So they have all the shampoo, bath gel, toothpaste, anything they would need there. They do have the therapeutic grade essential oils, no mineral oils, no toxic ingredients, no artificial colors, and no perfumes. So that's awesome for the kids, and honestly they smell great. Sometimes I would rather use those than the adult versions. And then there's a whole Kid Sense oil line, which if you have young kids, I would go with the oil line for them, because then you can use all of these almost daily. There's Genius, Owie, Sleepy Eyes, Sniffles, and Tummy Jies, and all of them pretty much are self-explanatory, but they are pre-diluted. You can just put a roller top right on them and roll them on your little ones, and off they go. So I would look into those. I have used Owie, which is great. I've just rolled it right on, and Sleepy Eyes, which I like. When I'm traveling or whatever, I can just roll it on because it's already pre-diluted and I don't have to bring my diffuser. So those are a good option if you've got little ones at home. And if you have questions about those, I certainly can answer them, and I have a brochure on those. So I think that is it for today. I'm going to go outside and try and enjoy the sunshine. Well, we still have it here. Central New York can be hit or miss, but it is Labor Day, so hopefully we will barbecue. But yeah, if you have anything you'd like to know from me, please let me know. You can post below or direct message me on here or Instagram. Honestly, I'm on Instagram a lot more, but I'm happy to hop on and answer any questions there. And I'll probably post recipes in Instagram stories today, so you can follow me there over at Sarah Elizabeth Essentials also. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you next week.